This is the Hopecast Network. Stories and shows you actually want to listen to.
I watched a movie where a girl gets her dream job and it slowly takes over her entire life, her friendships, and her personality. This is Movie Torture with Brad, where I watch movies you probably shouldn't, break them down, spiral a little, and figure out if they're actually worth it or if they should have stayed on the designer's shelf. Well, I'm going to say that designer shelf because we're about to get into it. Okay, but before we start the show, I want to just remind you, if there's a movie that you would like for me to talk about, just hit me up in my DMs. I am at the Brad Lowe. That's Lowe with an E, Lowe. I will do your movie and I will steal your credit. I'll just say it's all about me. Actually, no, I will credit you for the movie requests. And also, thanks, Hopecast, for making this podcast possible. I love doing movie torture. It has been around for 3 years now. And let me tell you, it's going to be amazing and more amazing as we go. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. Now, this movie we're doing tonight is The Devil Wears Prada. Yes, I watched this movie with my wife. She thought I was joking, and I was like, hey, I'm literally going to watch The Devil Wears Prada because she wants to go see part two, which I'll do on this show, by the way. And I wanted to know what part one was like. So I watched it with her, and she was pleasantly happy. But here's the crazy part about this movie. I just read you earlier what this movie's about, and everyone in this movie acts like that's the normal. Like this is just how work goes. And that's not the case. The Devil Wears Prada has Anne Hathaway just trying to survive, Meryl Streep running the place like a silent villain, and Emily Blunt stressed at a professional level. I mean, this girl, if stress was a 10, she's an 11. And I'm thinking, okay, big job, big opportunity. Nope. This is fear with a dress code. I mean, this is really a horror movie, guys. Emily Blunt stays stressed out. There's a part in this movie where she's like, I'm just one stomach virus away from being perfect. Because I'm going to get into what they call Andy. Anne Hathaway plays Andy. So Andy walks into this job, and immediately you can tell this is not a normal workplace. Nobody smiles, nobody helps. Everyone looks like they haven't relaxed since 2003. And the second Miranda walks in, the entire room changes. They get word that Miranda's back early, and they're crapping a brick at this point because they are scared. And I'm not even joking, guys. When they find this feels like a horror movie. You would think Jason Voorhees was getting out of that convertible or that limousine to walk in this building. We have a scene, I am not exaggerating, where a woman is on the elevator and she goes, "Hello, Miranda." And then she gets off the elevator because I guess in this world, you're not even allowed to ride an elevator with Miranda. There's no music. We just have tension in this movie. People are whispering. People are walking fast, checking each other's reactions like, did you hear that? Is she mad? That's not a boss. That's a jump scare in heels, guys. She is definitely Ghostface. I mean, she is there. She is horrible. She is horrible. Why is everyone this scared? It's a job. It's not a survival challenge. You're not getting eliminated. You're getting emotionally damaged in this movie. And you have Andy, who is new, right? And she's seeing all this. The fact that she doesn't walk out blows my mind. I would be like, yeah, I don't need this. But the word on the street is if you work a year for Miranda, you're gold. You can get a job anywhere. I guess she can become president. I wonder if Hillary Clinton worked for Miranda. This Miranda lady, she's over the top, man. She is definitely over the top. So Andy's new. She's learning. She's trying to figure things out. The devil gave her a job, and everyone in the office is like, yeah, we're not going to help you. I mean, she's getting things dished at her. I mean, it is like boom, boom, boom. It was like the time I got hired at an auto parts place, and I did not know auto parts, and I really didn't learn it, and I was making $10 an hour. I'm like, this is not really worth it for me because I felt like a moron. But see, why does everyone hate Andy? I mean, I kept thinking to myself, why does everyone hate her? She's new. She doesn't know fashion. That's why you hired her. That's like hiring me as a mechanic and getting mad I don't know engines, right? I don't even know where to stand. I'm just holding a wrench, and I'm like, "I guess this feels right." I don't know. But Andy, she's the same way, and we meet this guy played by Stanley Tucci, who's very, you know, rude to her at the beginning. He starts calling her a six because in this movie, six is obese. I mean, it is obese to them. You cannot be a six. I'm fascinated to see the next one because today we have made sevens and or sixes and 12s and 20s beautiful, but back in 2006, you were ugly if you were a six in Miranda's world. So he calls her a six the whole time, which is crazy. But as far as the job goes, you don't get mad at someone for not knowing the job you just gave them. That's not training, that's confusion. I mean, she's totally confused, and I don't blame her for being confused. And you gotta give it to Miranda, man. Miranda, she doesn't yell, she doesn't scream, she just quietly destroys you. I mean, she is at the fact that I mean, there's gonna be a shoot up in this building eventually. I mean, somebody's gonna snap. It may not be Andy, but somebody, maybe that's the sequel. Maybe somebody comes in and they're like, "I can't take it anymore, Miranda. You called me a 4 and I'm a 2." I mean, you never know. This could go crazy. But we get this part where Andy laughs at a sweater with Miranda around. Just laughs. I mean, it's simple like, "Oh." Miranda turns it into a full breakdown of the fashion industry. And you know Meryl Streep practiced this speech at home. History, influence, power, all over a color. I'm not exaggerating. And I'm sitting there like, I just asked what time it is, and you told me how clocks were invented. This is weird. Like, what's the time? Oh, the Swiss made the clock in the Alps. I don't know. It's weird. So she's asking her this, and it's a sweater. We don't need a documentary on designing sweaters. I don't mind her. I don't mind Andy's style. It's kind of cute. I think it would work today. I think people would see her and go, "Oh, she's kind of cute. I like that." And I've never been an Anne Hathaway fan, by the way. But in this movie, she's not bad. But here's the thing that Miranda does that is diabolical. She tells um, Andy, she says, "I want you to go get me the new Harry Potter for my twins." The fact that Miranda's been impregnated blows my mind. I got to throw that out there. That some man actually wanted to be around her. So sorry, I got distracted for a minute. So she tells Andy, "I want the Harry Potter." And Andy goes, "Oh, I'll just go to the Barnes& and Noble," which I don't think there's many of those left now. Maybe 2006, yes. And she's like, "Are you crazy? No, they want to read the one that's not out yet. You have to get me a manuscript or you're out." I mean, so now she's asking Andy to commit a crime. Like if I'm J.K. Rowling, I would be so mad. I would be so mad if my manuscript got out in the hands of this Miranda lady in New York City who thinks she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I would be upset. But you know what? Andy gets it. She gets the manuscript. She throws it on Miranda's desk, and Miranda goes, "So, you just got me one? My twins are gonna share one?" And she's like, "No, I printed one for your twins, and I printed one for you." And then she middle fingers her. No, she didn't middle finger her. But the nerve of this lady. Like, she asked her to commit a crime. Now, Andy's going to jail. She's got years. She stole something that was not hers. It's mind-boggling to me. But anyway, the movie wraps. It's all about torture in this movie, and she ends up, Andy ends up becoming a little bit like Miranda at the end, and she bullies Emily. She takes what Emily wants, and then she feels regret. So she's like, "I've had it all. I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore." And she finally quits, and then she runs in, she sees Miranda across the street because in this world, New York City is very small. I've been there. It's packed. I don't know if I'd run into somebody twice there. But she sees her across the road, and she smiles and waves, and then Miranda just looks at her. No smile, nothing. Just cold stare. Gets in the car, smiles. And we learn in this movie, when Miranda smiles, she likes you. The end of the movie. Boom. Would I survive this job? No. Day one, I'm fired. Miranda says my name once, which I will add, she calls her by the wrong name a lot. and I've been called by the wrong name at jobs before, and I just ride with it a lot of times. I'm just not that kind of guy. But I panic. I'm going to drop everything. I'm going to spill the coffee. It's over. My memory's not great. I'm not going to be able to get her the Harry Potter. I don't know how to do that. I am not Diana Rossini. I'm not going to be able to pull those kind of tricks out of my hat to get what I need in life. I'm not built for high pressure whisper environments. I'm definitely not. That was The Devil Wears Prada. Emily Blunt was great in this movie. I'm actually excited to see the sequel with her in it. To me, this movie is actually good, but the job is insane. And the ending proves it. Sometimes the win is walking away because, yeah, you might get the success, but at what cost is that success coming to you? It's stress in designer clothing. And man, I never thought designer clothing was that stressful. Movie torture or movie gold? This movie is movie gold. I actually love this movie, and I'm mad that it took me 20 years to watch it. First time I've ever watched it was actually yesterday. And I'm excited that it's coming out, and I want to watch the sequel. And I know my dad, MTD, is going to be laughing at me for wanting to see The Devil Wears Prada 2. But you know what, MTD? I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to watch this with my beautiful wife. We're going to enjoy a date watching Meryl Streep be cruel to Anne Hathaway. And that is Movie Torture. And I'm your host, Brad, and I will see you next week on Movie Torture.